Boot off your Saturday shoes. Free is on to come the US Domestic Record Register, that canned accounting records of large culture importance. Kenny Loggins' Classical is one of 25 recordings choose for acceptance the year, near Elegance L.E. Wim and Fleetwood Macintos's Rumors Scrapbook. Free, undertaken of the cinema of the identical behalf, was a world break in 1984. He's nearly loved the domestic hymn, Loggins one day told, since thou ve got to get up to dancing while he's at. I've got no issue in how. For me in my career, he's my Johnny B. Good. End of. You took position by Kenny Loggins Vavo. The Domestic Record Register, that is detained by the Public Library of Convention, now comprises 500 titles. Recordings must be at low 10-year-old up they be acceptable for the register. The option are not bounded to piece of music. A Groucho Marx gig is among the year's additions, and whatever of a solitary chant to an whole scrapbook is deliberate, as length as it is culturally, historic, or aesthetically essential. Other added the year involved Draft Haley's Fate and Coil Norm Fate About the Watch, Tony Bennett's I Leftward My Cardiac in San Francisco, and The Temptations' My Lady. I'm completely suppressed by My Lady reception, such an honor, told Smokey Robinson, who company wrote the Motown Classical. As a lyricist, it has been my world hymn. Human beings in countries wherever British is not the initial tongue aware and chant My Lady while I execute he. Run DMC was as well acknowledged to the register for their 1986 scrapbook Increase Hades, that turned on the traffic go the way and my Adidas. I had to ask my officer 2 times if the was for actual. End of. You took position by RUNDMCVEVO time lot of the songs choose for the register are world traffic, other are more than considerable for their culture effect. How I Got Above, for sample, was spelled in 1951 by U.S. sermon artist Clara Chamber following she and her sisters were enclosed and exposed to bigot taunts on their way to a gig in the segregated Southward. It after became a norm, and an hymn to the civilian rights motion, and has been quoted by the likes of Mahalia Jackson and Aretha Franklin. Down there are as well speak-word recordings and worthwhile newscasts, consisting NBC Wireless's scope of the collection in San Francisco how led to the create of the Joint Nations. But maybe the largest esoterical supplement comprises 200 wax cylinders, breathtaking members of the SIU Yankton Dakota Tribal in 1928, giver recitations and sing pedigree songs. The complete listing of recordings added to the register the year is